guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's tutorial. This is going to be how to make a basic box. Now there's nothing difficult to them, and this is going to be for the Decorate Your Life So Much Fun 3-tiered lace bobbin holder tray. This is my top shelf that I haven't gotten finished yet. So again, real basic. This was already cut. This is watercolor paper. It was already cut 8x8. I cut my paper to fit 8x8, and then I got several sheets of the same color of pink paper, and I learned this watercolor trick from Sandy over at Decorate Your Life as well. It really makes a good strong bottom. Okay, so glue your decorative paper to your watercolor paper. I know mine's a little bit bent, but here before long that will straighten up. So I cut my pieces 8 long and then 5 wide, so they are 5x8 sheets of paper. Okay, and then I cut my watercolor pages. These are the sides, same length, 8 by, these are actually 2 inches tall. And then I put my glue on here, and I wrap this one over, snug it up, and I leave this piece stick out because this piece becomes the bottom. And we're going to glue these on just like that. So this will come up. Okay, so you glue. Let's set that down. I hope I'm in frame. I am. See? Go ahead and make sure that's a good snug fit, but not so it doesn't close, right? And you turn around and we're going to repeat. It is so simple. Cut this by 5. Oops, I forgot to glue this piece. It was so simple. Why did I forget, right? Okay, and then this piece will go right there. And that becomes your outside. Okay, then we move on to the second piece. There's no specific order. You're going to go all the way around all 4 pieces. Get glue down there. Glue yourself. Glue yourself. All right, and this one we're going to tear at 5. Man, my husband bought me a burrito this morning for breakfast, and it was really good, but it was so hot that my stomach is telling me I shouldn't have eaten it right now. Okay, and then 5. And 5. And we'll tear. And that's side number 2. And then on the 5 will be side number 3. Bring that up just a smidge. And 5. Just like that. That's a spare piece of paper. We'll set it aside. So this will get us 3 sides. And one more will get us our 4 sides. And then these ones. Okay, so you got to cut another one that's going to be 2 inches by 2 inches, and you need 4 of those. You could really do 8 of these outside and in, but These are what hold your corners together. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. And I think I will make 8. So you can cut 8 of these 2 by 2. Unless your paper is a different size. Mine's 8 by 8 and by 2. So it's 2 inches. My tray is 2 inches deep. It's 8 inches long. If that makes sense. Okay, so you'll want to cut those. And I will only do one set of them on camera. The other set I could do off. Because I want to put the decorative trim on there too. And I will do that. I still haven't made up my mind as to whether or not I want to do lace or this kind of trim. And I'm thinking this kind of trim. Maybe. But I also think lace, so I can do the... Okay, where'd my other... Oh, I haven't cut it. Right, so one more 5 by 8. And I think these are a little longer than 8. So I'll have to trim those too. We'll find out. I'm hoping they were 8. But I don't know for sure. It's okay though, because it only takes a second to trim them up. Okay. Now then. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it on the 2. And fold it on the 2. You guys can't see that. And fold it here on the 2. Okay. I'm going to make sure these are only 8. Nope, I knew it. 8.5. They got to be 8. Got to be 8 right there. Bing, bong, boom, fixed. All right, so then we get our other piece here. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to glue this one down, and then we're going to glue the 3rd one down, and we're going to glue the 4th one down. Okay? Okay, let's stick that up against this nice little crease. Fold it down. And then we grab this corner, same thing. I'm going to glue this guy. And lay this one down. Make sure it's even and snug. It'll fold up, yes. All systems go on that one. Okay. And our next one will be fold on the 2. Glue our piece. I know I had 2 more. There we go. So making a box is not difficult. Now, if I wanted to make a lid for it, I would make it about 1/8 of an inch bigger so it'll fit. Oh, yeah, no, what I forgot to do was trim it. That's okay, I can do it with my scissors now. I forgot to trim it. Can you believe it? I can do it though. It's never too late. Boom, we're done. with that piece. Okay, so then this one will go here. Here. Bring this in, snug it up. Give it a good press. Make sure it's not too far. Voila. And now our last and final one. I keep forgetting to glue this one's side pieces. The inside pieces. I keep forgetting to glue. Alright, last one. Same thing. Stay down. I might have to put some heavy duty glue on that if it insists upon sticking up. Okay. That's good. Alright, and then our last and final side. Fold on the two. And if you don't feel comfortable folding it yourself, you can always go to your scoreboard if you have one and score it on the two. Oh yes, 8. Bring this one off to the 8 again. Do not forget, Miss Rhonda. Alright, here we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It was a little time consuming, but overall not difficult. I can't wait to get into my dies. So, my mother-in-law, her birthday's coming up real soon. Sometimes her birthday falls on Father's Day. Isn't that cool? And so I'm going to make her a planner from the Decorate Your Life Women Drops notebook kit. That is available in digital over on Sandy's web store, along with the little gnome homes and the lemon drops. All of that's available in her store. So guys, don't forget, if you go over there and you do some shopping, you can always use my discount. I'll put it in the description box as well. Did I get that too far? Nope, it's just right. Anyhow, you can use the discount and get yourself a 15% discount, and you're going to want to do that. What a pleasant team we have too. Very supportive. Okay, I like, and that's where these come into play. Although I do feel like I want to. There's a story behind this glue, y'all. Way back when I was doing my crafting classes at my job, there was one of the ladies that attended who had never made anything in her life, and she wanted to make a baby book. So we together made a baby book, and I gave her these glue. I gave her the glue bottles. Is it gonna work? Come on, there we go. I gave her the glue bottles to keep, so in case she wanted to practice, she could. But she came to me and said she had decided quilting was a better hobby, but she brought me back all the glues and stuff. I said I was gonna let you keep all that. What a sweetie. Just when you think the world's gone sour and everybody's negative Nancy, somebody like her will come along and prove you wrong, and that's a good thing. Alright, so now we're going to get our little four-corner pieces. picture these. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue one piece here, one piece here. Okay, we're going to line this up right to the edge of the page that it's on. And then we'll do the same. Make sure your crease is to the outside every time. Otherwise it's backwards and it ain't gonna work. Okay. See, crease to the outside. Alright. Here. Crease to the outside. And here. Okay, crease to the outside. Alright, now we're going to lift this one up. We're going to put glue on that outer flap. We're going to lift this guy up. Okay. We're going to make it even. Okay, and then lift this little flap up. Just like that, so that it forms a nice little corner there. See? Just like that. And then you'll have an outer one, but I'm not doing my outer ones just yet. I'm just showing you how to do this piece. All right, so we got the inner flap. Now we're going to do this outer flap. Same thing. We're going to lift this up and put it right there. Square off your corners, making sure they're both flush, even. Okay, just like that. And we're going to come around and see this one's here. Right there. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick this up. We're going to make those two even. Bring that flap over. Press it down. And those will be what holds your corners together. Same thing on the last one. We'll put glue on this flap. Bring it up. Press it down. Just like that. What do they say? What is it? It's Miss Hedda's way. Easy peasy. Just make sure you get them even, because on that one I had to redo it. It wasn't even. I want to form a nice corner. Okay. Now I did show you the box, and basically what I did, I'll show you. I'm going to lift you up here real slow. Isn't it staying tight there? Maybe that'll do it. Okay, I'll have to hold it. Now see the corner piece where that line is? That's a back corner, and then the front pieces were flat. And I'll demonstrate on our box that we got going here how that works. All right, so we got our box, right? Just threw my glue bottle on the ground. It's okay, it has a lid on it. All right, we have our box. Now we need a back corner, right? So we're going to take, let's call it 2 pieces of cardstock. We're pretending this is cardstock. and you're going to glue them to this back corner. Same thing. You're forming an angle, just like that. They aren't even, but you get the idea. That one didn't tear nice. I'm going to demonstrate with a larger piece of paper. You're going to glue these together just like we did the box corners. Okay. Crease to the outside. And I didn't make mine even, but we're just demonstrating. And then this piece will go here. Just like so. And then see, you got a corner. You've got this glue stick. You've got something that looks like this, only it's much more sturdy. See? Because it's made out of cardstock or watercolor paper, and then this goes in the corner. See? And then you'll make one for this corner. See? And you could make them for the front too, but I chose not to because I wanted to be able to see better what was inside. So I just made one and one, and I made them go 3 tiers tall, and that was it. It was that simple, and it was time consuming from cutting all the pieces, you know, and the measuring, but it was a simple project, extremely simple, and that's how I did it. And so now I'm going to glue these onto the 3rd tier, and then I will get around to decorating these edges. It's interesting that that has like a blue stain there. It doesn't matter, it's going to get covered up. I just have to figure out what I'm going to cover up with, and that's my last and final step. And I really think I'm going to go with some really bougie lace trim, and I think I'm pink and gold. And then use some of the die cuts that she sent with the, or fussy cuts that she sent with the kit, along with some of the bling to finish decorating it. But that was it, guys. That's my how to make a box tutorial. All right, I'm glad you guys are with me. Thank you to my subscribers. I hope you're having a super good week, and I will see you in the next video.